Mazda CX-5 is not trying to be the loudest SUV in the world. It is trying to be one of the most honest, practical, and driver-focused family SUVs you can buy, and that matters, because Mazda has already sold more than 5 million CX-5s globally since 2012. So this new generation carries serious pressure. It is bigger, roomier, smarter, and still petrol-powered in a world moving fast towards hybrids and EVs. But the big question is simple. Does Mazda's old-school formula still feel special today? Before we begin, please subscribe to RLC Auto channel, press the bell icon, and set it to all so you receive notifications first whenever a new, honest, unbiased car review is uploaded. Exterior design. Mazda has kept the CX-5 clean, mature, and familiar instead of turning it into something extreme. The new body is longer, wider, and taller than before, measuring about 4.7 meters long, so it now feels closer to bigger family SUVs like the Honda CR-V, while the design takes inspiration from Mazda's newer CX-60 and CX-80, giving it a sharper, more premium road presence without losing that simple Mazda identity. Interior and features. The real upgrade is space, because the cabin feels huge for a family SUV, with a 583-liter boot, wide-opening rear doors, excellent rear legroom, strong headroom, and a practical luggage area that is easy to load. Higher trims add features like USB-C ports, heated rear seats, a panoramic roof, a larger 15.6-inch screen, crisp digital dials, and Google-based infotainment, which works smoothly and feels modern. But the climate controls inside the touchscreen are a clear downside, and some cabin materials do not feel quite as premium as the older CX-5. Performance and driving experience. Under the bonnet, this CX-5 keeps things simple with a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter four-cylinder petrol engine, mild hybrid assistance, a 6-speed automatic gearbox, and front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive options in some markets. The European version makes 139 horsepower and reaches 62 miles per hour in 10.5 seconds, so it is not quick, and compared with modern hybrids or EVs, it can feel underpowered. But Mazda still knows how to make an SUV feel alive, because the steering is precise, the ride is comfortable, the body control is strong, and when the road starts to flow, the CX-5 has more driving character than many family crossovers. Price, pros, and cons, final verdict. For a global audience, pricing depends on market and trim, but in the US, the 2026 Mazda CX-5 starts from about $31,485, while the reviewed UK price of just under £32,000 converts to roughly the low $40,000 range depending on exchange rates and taxes. The biggest pros are space, comfort, handling, simple engineering, strong practicality, and good value, while the cons are the weak engine, average fuel economy, touchscreen climate controls, and a cabin that no longer feels class-leading. Final verdict: the new Mazda CX-5 is not the fastest, most advanced, or most electrified SUV, but it is honest, spacious, comfortable, and still enjoyable to drive. And for buyers who want a practical petrol SUV without unnecessary complexity, it remains a strong global choice. Availability includes Europe, Japan, the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, and other markets depending on local Mazda launch plans, with Europe starting from late 2025 and other markets during 2026. Now click the next video on the end screen for another honest SUV review.